Hello dear students, in this video we are covering the Prolog program in which we will cover how to find the factorial of a number in Prolog. So this video is covered in two parts. Firstly, what is factorial and its description is given. And in second part we will see the code and implementation. So what is factorial? If I'll say factorial, then if I want to find the factorial of 2, this is the symbol for factorial, then so if I want to find the factorial of 2, then it will be 2 into 1. Factorial of 3, that will be equal to 3 into 1. Factorial of 4 is equal to 4 into 1. With this pattern, it should be clear to you that if I want to write the factorial of some number like n, then it will be going to n into n minus 1 into till 1. That will be the value of n factorial. So this is the first thing that you need to keep in your mind always. That for factorial, if I want to find the factorial of some number n, then it will be equal to n into n minus 1 till 1, and this will be the value of n factorial. The second thing which you will need to keep in your mind is, if I am taking factorial of 1, then it will be always be equal to 1. Factorial of 1 is always equal to 1. So this is the first part in which we have discussed what is factorial and how it is calculated. Now let's move on to the implementation part. For this, you have to open the notepad and you have to keep in mind that the GNU Prolog Console is already installed in your device. If you haven't installed it yet, you can check the link from the description box and can install it on your device. Okay. So let's start writing the program. Here I am writing fact of 1 comma 1. So what does it mean? Let us understand this firstly. There is also one more thing in this which you need to remember, that while writing the program, as I am going on loop, how I am going to look, let us take an example like if I want to find the factorial of 2, then 2 into 1, that is correct. But if I want to find the factorial of 3, then it can be also written as 3 into factorial of 2. 3 into factorial of 2. So I should mention that the till where I need to go. As in the first point, we explained that it should go till 1. So this 1 should be mentioned in our program, and this 1 which we are going to mention, like written here, like fact of 1 is 1, this point is known as termination condition. That means from n we need to subtract 1 1 1 each time till 1 comes. So this need to be mentioned in your program, and this we have mentioned in our first line as fact 1 comma 1. So what does it mean? Fact 1 comma 1, what does it mean? Each variable, what does it mean? So let us understand this also. So I am writing here fact 1 comma 1 along with the period. Period is necessary for execution of our program. So here 1 is the number of which we want to find the factorial, and this one is the output or result. Okay. So number, if I want to find factorial of 5, then I can store the result in some particular variable like r. So this will be the result of 5 factorial, and this 5, this I want to find factorial of this particular number. I need to find factorial of 5. So this is our input and this is our result. So this is a way of writing that factorial of 1 is 1, which is our termination condition. Okay, so we will start writing our program. So firstly we will mention the termination condition, and after that we will take a number n of which I want to find the factorial, and I'll store the result of factorial in a variable named f. So I am defining the rule for finding the factorial over here, that how I will find the factorial of a number called n and then storing it in the variable f. So we can write in simple parenthesis for simple readability. So here I am taking a one more variable. So if you consider over here, like if I need to find factorial of 5, then what I am going to do is 5 into factorial of 4. The thing which we have mentioned earlier, 5 into factorial of 4. So here 4 is n minus 1 and 5 is n. So I need to store this variable, this particular value over some point. So I'll take a variable naming n1 in which I am storing the value n minus 1. Okay, so here writing this in our program, I am taking n1 a variable in which I am storing n minus 1 a value, and then what I need to find the factorial of remaining value. The factorial, here I am taking the factorial of 4. So this will be written as fact n1 comma f1, and storing the result of n1 in a f1 variable, and then I'll print the value of f. F is n into f1, and then ending the program. So if you not able to understand these lines, so firstly we will understand these things in a separate sheet with an example. So here the first line is n1 is n minus 1, then factorial of n1 comma f1, and then f is n into f1. This is the program which we have written for factorial. So for example, user has inputted the value of n as 5. So here n is 5. So I will simply put n1. n1 with this line, n1 becomes 4. And now here I am finding the factorial of 4 and storing it in a variable named f. And then further what I am doing in this step is f, which is the final factorial value. In our first line we have mentioned factorial of n comma f. So n is 5 and factorial is the final value. So for final f, what we did is 5 into f1, the value of 4 factorial. So with this we will get the correct output. So I hope this is clear to you. Now executing the same program. So first of all we will save it with the name fact.pl, and after saving we will open it, and here you see the lines are compiled. That means no error is there in our program. So let's execute it. For example, if I want to find the factorial of some number like 6, comma, and I want to store it in some other variable. Here I have taken the variable f. If I write some other variable also, then that is also separate. So first of all, we will try with f only. Then I will write with some other variable along with the period. Then this is the result. You can check it with yourself. And if I am taking some other variable, like I want to store the result in some other variable, like if I am taking the factorial of 2 and storing the result in r, and then the result is correct. So if I want to find the factorial of 1, then what will happen? So it is 1 as we have mentioned in our termination condition. So our program is working absolutely correct. Here you can see the factorial of 6 is 720. If I want to find factorial of 3, then it is 6. So this program is absolutely correct and following all the conditions along with the termination condition and gives the correct result. So firstly, before implementing any program, try to understand the basic behind it. This will be better for you, and then you can further use it in any language. So this factorial program can be done in other languages too. So first of all, try to learn the logic behind it and then implementing it on different languages. So remember these points, like how to find the factorial of any number, and then what is the factorial value of 1, and what is meant by termination condition. Okay, I hope you will clearly understand this concept and able to implement it. If you have any doubt, then you can post in the comment sections. If you really like the video, do subscribe to my YouTube channel and share the video with your friends. Thank you.